Happy Saturday. So I'm just going to give it a few minutes, let people join. Now if you're wondering why I sound just a little bit different, is because I have a sore throat. I've come back from a week holiday with a little bit of a cold, not a chesty cough, but just a little tickly throat, sore throat, just a little bit of headache. So I'll explain in a moment as people join, but hopefully we get a few people in and we'll make a start. If you can hear what's in the background, it's just I'm just running a bath. Well, not for me, but that's the reason why, if you can hear something. So we'll just give it a few minutes, then let people join, and then I'll explain what is happening. So if you're wondering why, I've got a completely different setup as well. I do have a new tripod. So thanks to everyone that contributed over the last couple of weeks and months, well, months really, to get this new tripod. It didn't cost a lot anyway, really. It was only like £10, but it was something that I used to buy with. So we'll give it a few minutes then, and then we'll make a start. So yeah, I'm feeling a little bit, because of number one, I've not been live streaming for the last, would you say, over a week and a half. So hello Melanie, good to see you. Melanie's here. Do share the broadcast, everyone, if you can do. So we're just going to give it another minute or two. Oh, I'll tell you something though, my back, oh my goodness. I'll explain later everything that's happened this week. But I'll tell you something though, when you get back into your own bed, you have that moment when you arrive somewhere new, like you're sleeping in a different bed, where you get backache, and then you have it when you come back as well. So, but my back's just started as well. I'm in the wars at the minute. I've got tickly throat, bit of a headache, my back's hurting. Everything's happening at once. So right, so I shall. Well, hopefully we might not get as many people in today, and the reason is because number one, we've changed the dates. So first of all, I want to thank everyone that who was happy to change the date to today, because the weekend we were going to plan to do it was the same weekend for Queen's funeral, which was on the Monday, and we made the decision to move it to today because of that. I just felt it would have been too much. We were all really sad, and we still are. We are sad. We're still sad. You know, to do it that weekend. So that's the reason why we moved it to the 1st of October. The next Food Saturday will be on the 29th of October. So we're doing 2 Food Saturdays this month. Good to see you, Jay. Good to see you. Yeah, I'll let you know what happened with the holiday and everything. But I'm also going back on Friday, so I'm not going to be live. The thing is, where I stayed, I didn't have the best signal, so I had to come out of the site to get a signal. So that's the reason why I wasn't on live streaming, because I know Jay, you said that I wasn't on, but I had been watching some of them, some broadcasts when I got a signal. So you missed the games. Oh well, I'll be back on Monday with that. We're actually doing some games tonight as well. So we're going to jump on tonight and do some games. So should we make a start? Right. So I should say then, yeah. Oh, today Anne Rush unfortunately can't do her broadcast today. So that means we've got technically 2 hours. I've got 2 hours, but I'm not going to use the full 2 hours. But I'll try and just go through like what I've been up to really, and I don't think I'll be on for the full hour. We shall see. And then after Anne, we have Brenda. Hopefully she's not forgotten, because I haven't really sent any messages out. So Brenda's on after. That'll be at 1 o'clock. No, 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock Eastern. I'm confused with the times again. 12 o'clock Eastern. Then we have Melanie after Brenda. And then we have Jay. And then we have myself again. So Jay says my haircut looks nice. Oh well, Jay, it actually needs cutting. It is very, very long at the moment. This haircut. So let me just 1 second. I just need to go and turn off the bath. 1 second. Right, the bath's done. The bath's done. You probably noticed, as I said, I'm in a different position. What I'm going to do is I've got the tripod, the new tripod. I'm going to have it forward, like forward facing me, so hopefully be able to see me prepping. I don't know if you can see that very well. Is that okay? I know you can see a mess. There's lots of mess in the background. So what I'm going to be making then, guys, is I'm going to be doing a vegetable soup. Because, as I say, I wasn't feeling very well this morning and I didn't get a chance. The only thing I could have done is got some leeks and things, but to get all the ingredients after travelling yesterday, I was just exhausted yesterday. And I had some carrots and potatoes and we've got peas. So we're just going to do a vegetable soup, guys. And so hopefully, you know, it shall turn out okay. So first thing then, these are all fresh carrots. These have come from the allotment about a week ago, 2 weeks ago. So we're going to cut these up. We're going to chop up some potatoes and we're going to get all this cooking up. So it's a great old autumn choice. So these have still got all the roots on the top. So let's get cooking then, guys. And if you've got any questions, whether it's about my trip that I just come off, then let me know. Pop them in the comments. So we're going to chop off these, I'm going to chop these ends off. They have been washed, although they do have, oh, that's not very nice, is it? Ooh, I'm dropping everything on the floor. I bet you've all missed me, haven't you? I bet you've all missed me. I can read the comments though as well. So we'll cut these off and then I shall peel them. We're going to use the dicer here and we're going to chop these up and then we're going to start to cook. So yeah, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone that was happy to move the days. Right, so I'll chop these up. Yeah, so I arrived on the caravan site last Friday. So not yesterday, a week last Friday. And the reason for going there was because I had a dance weekend planned, which got cancelled because the company behind the dance event and all these other dance events went into administration. So I got a refund back for that. And we just spent most of the Friday, Saturday and Sunday on the site. Now you weren't meant to go into the actual bar area because you have to have passes to go in there, and we sort of sneaked our way in, and we spent a few hours there. I was getting back to the caravan about 10:30 at night, so it wasn't too late. And then my friends that were there for the dance event, they left by the Sunday. By the Monday. So at which point Andy then was over for the week, and we went to a few places like Scarborough. Went to the castle, took loads of pictures up there. Where else did I go? Bridlington. On the Sunday I did that coastal walk, which was about 12 miles. So carrots look so fresh, yes. They're actually about a week old, but they've been in the fridge, so I do actually have some other carrots, but it's because they've got all the roots on, look. So that's a dinky one, isn't it? Look at that. Ah, should we have a little name for him? Hello. No, sorry, I'm going to chop your head off now, Mr. Carrot. Oh my goodness, you should have seen before I went on holiday, the amount of carrots I chopped up. Right, so that's going to go in there. Now, we're going to peel these. We're going to use this peeler. You might have seen me use this before. This peeler will actually gather all the... I'll do it this way, the proper way. It gathers all of the skin into here, so you don't have to make a mess. Just like that. Okay. Really easy. Now you're meant to do it away from you, but it still works. Just be careful with your, you don't want to grate your skin off, your own skin off. So, hi Brenda, yeah, good to see you. So I was slightly worried, Brenda, that you might have forgotten about today because of the change of the date. So that's what I love about the group, is that you can just post a message up and everyone will see it, rather than having to contact every single person. But as I say, yesterday I was home about 10 o'clock in the morning. We weren't meant to check out about till 10 o'clock. I'm just doing the rest of this one. And we were actually home by 10. And I think because I was up really early, and that's made me more tired. So yeah, I'm just trying to get rid of some of that. You can see what's happened there, look. That's totally fine though, that's totally fine. I might just chop that part off when I'm cutting it. Okay. So, I'm just peeling all these carrots. I've got 2 hours anyway, because Anne can't come on, I'm afraid. But so, it probably won't take that long anyway. So yeah, what's everybody else been up to? Oh, thank you Duca for the 1 award. What's everybody else been up to? I'm sure you'll tell me later. So yeah, the next Saturday then, the next Food Saturday will be on the 29th of October. I can't believe we're in October already. Where's September gone? Because yeah, it's the 1st of October today. Ooh. I don't know. What do you think? I mean, they're fine, aren't they, to use? They've just got a little bit of. See, some people will throw those away, but what I'll do is I'll chop them all up, and then I'll be able to see each one, and then take out the ones that are looking a bit nasty. I'll chop off the ones that I don't need. Right. I can't believe it's the 1st. What's the weather like where you are today, guys? Because it's not too bad. It was raining yesterday, really heavy. Really heavy rain yesterday. I actually have some frozen carrots, not the ones that I peeled before I went away, but ones that are in a bag. They've got some like sweet corns and other things. So yeah, this is taking ages to do. Inspector Gadget, yeah. I've got a gadget here actually. This arrived today. I'll show you in just a second. You're going to be impressed by this. Shall I show you it now? I'm going to get rid of them too. They're too small to cut up, and I do actually have another carrot in the fridge anyway, but at least I've done some. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Can you see? This, you might have seen my TikTok, is a coffee cup that I can just stick on the side. Look. It's the suction cup, so it doesn't actually fall over. Can't even get it off. It's just suction. So if you like putting it down somewhere on a train, it won't actually fall off. Yeah, just slot it on there. So if I want to put my coffee cup down somewhere, actually that's really good. Well, that would actually yeah, make sure it's on proper. Maybe not do that, no. But I had to show you that because it was not to sell. I'm not selling it, Melanie. I'm just saying that I just wanted to show you how funny it was just to put it on the side of the cupboard. Anyway, right. I'm not going to use these. They're just not very nice, are they? So I'll use the ones that are okay. But I have got some more carrots. in here. Right, so we've got the potatoes to do as well. Let me grab some more carrots out. These are the ones I got when I was in the caravan. So let's peel these ones as well. I'm just going to move the camera so you can see it. Oops. It doesn't go down anymore, I'm afraid. Yes, I can move that. No. Oh wait, no. So hopefully you like the new position. I'm still getting used to using this tripod. Oh, that's fallen off now. That's that one done. Oh, it keeps falling out. This happens to me all the time. So I keep forgetting it's in there. It's a good peeler though. Very good peeler. There you go. Just catches it all. Right. Last one. Then we're going to get onto the potatoes. I might be really slow today, guys. I'm just feeling. I think it's the weather, though, isn't it? I think it's making us all feel a bit horrible. And chop the ends of those off. So yeah, you can't beat homemade and homegrown carrots, but because they've been in the fridge a while, some of them just weren't the best. So you might as well go for the ones that are a little bit, still fresh. I'm going to cut this off though. In fact, let's cut into it. Yeah, that's fine. And get rid of that middle bit. So I can cut down it. And in fact, I'm just going to get rid of that. Okay, so let's cut these. In fact, we're not going to cut these up. We're going to use my little gadget. So we'll take this off, and I want to make small cubes. So we slot this on. I'll have to cut these up anyway. I don't want little strips. So slot this on, push it down. Hopefully it won't damage the blade. Push it through. There we got nice little carrot strips. Whoops. So we're just going to do this for all of these carrots. So slot it on. Push it through. Slot it on. Push it through. And then we're going to do the same for the potatoes as well. It's just a little bit easier for me to do. Okay. Sun's really bright. That's it. Nearly there. Right, let's move this off here a second. I don't know if I'm going to need this many carrots, but any other carrots I've got, I can just put in the fridge or in the freezer. So I think Jade, you came live, didn't you? I think last week, because I remember seeing a comment, I think, about it. See them, the carrots that I'm having difficulty now pushing through is the ones that have been in the fridge. So you just got to be really careful not to damage the blade. So I'm doing it really slowly. Nearly there. That's it. Look at all them carrots. I don't think I'm going to need any more carrots. I'll just do these last two. Have the rest with some hummus. Nearly there. That's it. Right, so I'm gonna leave it there. That's loads. I've got loads of carrots. It is a good work, definitely. Right, so I'm gonna put in. We'll put these in a bowl, and then they're nice and all in one place. But you know I love this. You know I love this gadget. So we just pop them in there. Oh, I've just buzzed. Oh, have I reached a... Definitely have a workout. Right, so that's the carrots. We've not even got on to the... Right, we'll do the onions next. I'm going to do some onion next. So same thing. So we're going to take our onion. Slice it in half. Take the skin off. This is a really good onion. You can all see this okay, guys? Did I buy anything on my holiday? I'm just trying to think. We did buy some like sweets and I was actually given a gift of rock fish and chips. Believe it or not, that made me laugh. But no, Jay, no, I've not really, other than like food and drink. Oh, did I tell you the story as well? On the Tuesday, I think it was on the Monday, on the Monday morning, my electricity went off. And I had it off for 2 hours. I went to report it, and because it was over 2 hours, the staff rang me to say, we've got some vouchers waiting for you in reception. And so I had £50 of vouchers to spend on a meal. And that was the meal that I actually, you know, the one on TikTok that I posted. And I had like this half chicken with chips, fries, coleslaw, onion rings, garlic bread, and the desserts. Oh my goodness. That chocolate dessert was really nice with cream and raspberries. It was like this, I've got the menu, I took a picture of it, but I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was so sweet. Oh my gosh. Right, we're going to do some onions. So again, same thing is through here. Just sliding it in. I'm cheating today, guys. I know you're probably wanting to watch me cut up onions properly and everything, but to be honest with you, this does the job. Plus I can take my time a little bit now as well. Right, just going to cut this up a bit smaller. Try to do it skin side down as well, if you do have one of these, that is. Just so it doesn't... Huge onion. You've seen me use that other dicer. My God, look at all the onion. It still amazes me, this. It still amazes me. There we go. Not really, Jay. I didn't really drink a lot. I don't really drink as much as I used to do. I think because I'll have like a meal and a drink now rather than like loads and loads of drinks. I just find it a little bit, it's costly, isn't it? I don't have the money to get loads and loads of drinks, so I'd rather put it towards some good food and obviously ingredients and things. Okay, that's a lot of onion. I don't know if I'm going to need all this. So that's all the onions, but I'm making it really small so that it cooks a lot quicker. Got a few carrots in there as well. Got all them onions. I don't know if you can, the sun's in the way. Oh, I can't move this up. That's all the onions. Just going to shut that cupboard. So that's all the onions done. Right, next thing then is we're going to do the potatoes. So these are all fresh potatoes. Fresh potatoes here. So do we do them? I think if we're doing cubes, I'll need to cut these in half. Do I keep the skins on? I'm going to keep the skins on, I think. So I'll cut them in half. So get nice cubes of potatoes there. The reason we cut them in half is so they don't end up becoming French fries, because they'll be too long. These are nice and soft. Can just put it on. I've also got some peppers as well, and some. We're going to just be adding some garden peas. And I'll spin you around and I'll start cooking. Well, we'll start, yeah, they're cooking. Come on. Oh, it's stuck. See, that's what happens, you see, with the skins sometimes. Nearly there. Oops. That one's a bit stuck. I wonder why that is. Let's pop that on there. Oh, that's not having it, is it? Doesn't seem to like this one. There we go. You had to run to the store, Brenda. Oh, never mind. Don't worry, don't worry. That's the problem, wasn't it, with the change of the dates? And I think you sort of know when it's coming up, and then when it passes, you think, oh no. You think, yeah, I've got 2 weeks. And then we do sometimes forget, or even if you did remember, sometimes you don't have all the ingredients. So I think that's enough potatoes. I think I've done plenty of potatoes there. There is one other thing that I need to do. So I'm going to just spin you around a second. So let's flip this camera around. How do we do that again? Flip. So sorry for the mess in here. So we're going to be using this. This is the other Le Creuset pan I've got. So I'm going to get this on. So when these were given to me, you might think, oh, that's filthy. It's not filthy, it's just the fact it's been used. So we're going to heat this up. Normally, if I was going to use leeks, I would put some margarine in here and some leeks. We're going to fry off the onions. Can you all see this okay? I might have to zoom in a little bit. Can I zoom in? Oh, I forgot Twitch, you can't zoom in, can you? This is going to be... I'll have to bring you forward a little bit. And I've lost the chat. There we go. I'm going to spin you, yep. So I've got a little bit of oil in here. I'm going to heat this up. Just like that. Let's switch it on. I have to spin you back round. Yeah, so in here we've got some mixed vegetables. These are going to go in. Got some green beans. 2 peppers, which I'm going to chop up in just a second. And we're just going to get everything in and get it cooking, and then we'll add the rest to it. Yeah, well used, definitely, Brenda. So yeah, you don't always get to see this side of the kitchen. Normally I have the tripod there, hanging from the cupboard. And there's my Ninja. That's the sink. Oh, we've got some spring onions as well. I need to use these spring onions. Look how much they grew over the week. And I try and save water as well. So what I'll do is I'll take a carton of water. Before it goes hot, I'll fill this up and then use it to water the plants. Oh, and I got this as well, guys, when I was on my holiday. This is what I did buy, Jay. I bought this. I bought a new masher. A kitchen masher, because I've got the spaghetti spoon. So I bought myself one of the new mashers, because the other one was a little bit old, this plastic one here. So that's the spaghetti spoon. It's sort of the same set. And I got myself a new one. So we're just waiting for this oil to heat up, and then I shall add in the onions and we'll get cooking. Ah, thanks Brenda. It's not too bad. I think this kitchen is going to be completely transformed in the next hopefully the next 2 or 3 years. But you know, it's really small, this kitchen. It's hard to believe that I've managed to get a good camera position like this in this tiny kitchen. I know it's such a mess. But yeah, that's the oven. Don't really use the oven as much now with the air fryer. So, right, let's get the onions in first then. We want to get cooking. So we're going to get all the onions in. So we add all this in. Can use that bowl for the peppers. Right, so we're going to get a wooden spoon. Just coat it in all those in the oil. Might have to add some more oil to that. Okay. I'm actually going to add in the carrots as well now. Get the carrots in. I'm going to add some more oil to this. And just stir all this in. And then I will add the potatoes in. Let me pull that into a bowl as well. So if I sound croaky today because I've got a bit of a sore throat, so I'm just going to empty all the potato in. So we're just going to let them cook away. Oh, I got adverts. Oh dear. I'm going to spin you back round. Just going to spin you back round a second. Right, we're going to cut up this pepper next. We've got 2 peppers. So hopefully these are all right inside. Yep. That's one. And that's 2. Now might be a good time to keep hold of your seeds for next year. You can put them in like in a bag with no moisture in them, and they might. Then when you come to spring, you can put them in some paper towel and some water. Just a bit of spray of water on. Right, so let's cut this. We're going to use it again because I just get really nice diced pepper. Or you can just break it up and put it on. Move this. Come on. Ugh. Sometimes if it gets skin on the bottom, it doesn't always pushed right through. That's it. Hey Molly, good to see you. Oh my goodness, I can't get this through, this one. So I've done that one. That's it. Skin side down. So if you're just joining, we're doing a vegetable soup. Nearly there. You're probably saying it's more trouble than just using a knife to do this. More trouble using this than using a knife. When you get it perfect, it does work. Nearly there. Perfect. Well, one more. Nice peppers. Right, we're done. Oh. We're done. So nice peppers. It is a workout, Melanie, yeah. Right then, so shall we, I'm going to turn you around and we're going to focus now on the soup. I just forgot I can't zoom in. So, never mind. So we're just sweating these carrots and onions. Smells really nice. The reason, as I say, because they're nice and small, they shouldn't take too long to cook. And then what we'll do is we'll add some chicken stock and Molly says if you live next door I would have let you pick what you needed. Yeah, definitely. So we're just going to make sure this is all mixed together. Keep stirring it. Let's try and read some of the other comments. Sauteed onions. Oh yeah, we should have some garlic in here. So, what shall I use for the garlic? Let's use. Oops, I'm dropping everything today. We're gonna use a new little gadget. So I'm gonna pop in some garlic in here and get this garlic out. Won't be a second, guys. Or vegetable juice. So I'm going to take a few pieces of garlic. What's that, Molly? Oh, you would have some of the weeds as well, yeah. Oh, I'm dropping all my garlic on the floor. It's funny because I've not really cooked for a long time, so I feel like I'm out of, you know, because I'm glad I'm back home now, but just trying to get my bearings again. So I've got some garlic. I'm gonna have to. I'll use this, Melanie, which is the garlic. You put your garlic in, it takes the skins off. So I'll keep you focused in on the pan for now, because it saves me having to keep turning it over. I'm just going to take the skin off with the garlic. And I've got I'm going to pop them into this little food processor. So that's one piece of garlic. Put it there a second. So I want to know. I know it's not a soup day. It's just I'm decided to do soup. But what is your favourite type of soup? I think Melanie's is coriander and carrot. Carrot and coriander. Just taking these skins off. It's taken me a while. Because Brenda mentioned garlic. You see, I thought I've got to have garlic in this. I also had another ingredient in here as well. Can you guess what my secret ingredient is? What do you think my secret ingredient is? I'll give you a clue. It's something that I add to my cottage pie. That is your clue. Melanie says no, it's not. You do realise by now, Melanie, when I say that, it's to get you commenting. I do it on my videos on TikTok now as well. There's always one thing that I'll mention on a video that gets people talking. The caravan video that I did, that was the fireplace. So I said to everybody that it has its own private fireplace. And people were commenting saying, you know, you don't have to share the fireplace. It was quite funny. Some people find it funny. And then sometimes I do the videos and I don't even realise some of the things that I come out with. So how many pieces of garlic should I add to this? I've got 4 pieces of garlic so far. I'm going to start to add the potatoes in now to this. So, because potatoes do take a while. I don't want too many in, but I'll start to cook them. Oh, do you know what? I'll just get it all in. So in here so far we've got onions, carrots and potatoes. 8! Brenda, 8 pieces. Okay, and we'll go for 8. I think I've only got 4 so far. 8 cloves. The more the better. Okay. Well, I'm not going to add them all in whole. I'm going to use this food mixer and it should blend up the garlic. Now, what have I got so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more. Actually, this garlic does need using up though, so. Six, 7. 1 more. Actually, I'll add 2 more. They're only small. Well, compared to the next Food Saturday, that's for sure. There we go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop this, so that's the garlic. You all see this? I'm going to slot this on the top. And we're going to mix the garlic. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. I think more garlic the better, Brenda. Okay, we done? we go. Minced garlic. Right, let's get this in. Oh, it smells really nice. We'll take the blade out. There's about 2 teaspoons of garlic going in here. Blimey, neck. Here we go. You're right, definitely no vampires tonight. Right, let's mix this up. We can add all that garlic in. Ooh. Yeah, this smells really good. I need to start adding in some water to this slowly. I've got some green beans. Let's just tidy up. Let's put them peppers in now as well. Get some chicken stock going. It's looking really good so far. And the reason we're sweating all the veg down, just so it brings out all the flavour. Just try and tidy up a little bit. So let's boil some water. I'll add some chicken stock to this. Got some green beans and garden peas. See, actually I might not need the rest of this veg. Just leave it there for now. Let's get some herbs in here as well. Just to bring out some of the flavour. Smells really good, really good. Right, I've got some green beans. So I think the great thing about soups is that, especially the vegetable soups, you can just add whatever you want to it. And then once it's all cooked, you can just freeze it. Right, so I'm going to chop these green beans. I'm going to cut these up a bit smaller as well. Green beans. I wish I could zoom in, but I can't. I think next month I'll probably come on TikTok, I think. What do you reckon? So the reason I'm adding all the veg in now is so it all brings out the full amount of flavour. I'm going to add in the chickens. I'm going to use chicken, like a chicken stock. It's like a liquid stock, so I'm going to use that. Alright, we're going to get a jug. There's my jug gone. Now I think last time I added twice as much in, so It asks for 500 millilitres of hot boiling water to one stock. So I'm going to put it into the jug first. I actually also add in some I've got like a herb vegetable stock, so you could have vegetable stock and chicken stock. That's what I'm adding in. I'm adding both. So I'm going to add in 500 ml. And 500 of. Let's mix that up first. Let's get this in. We've got a few other things going in here, so let's add in the vegetable stock. Melanie says I'm having a nap. Yeah, so we're back on. So obviously I would have been done by in the next 10 minutes. Because Anne's not coming on, she can't come on today. The next one will be Brenda in an hour and 10 minutes. So it's got a bit dark, hasn't it? I think it is getting darker on a night time now. Is there a timeline on TikTok? I think you can stay on TikTok for about 2 hours, I think. Or is it? Oh, actually, no. Ignore that. Not 2 hours. I'm just gonna add this in and get it in. This is the. I think that was the vegetable stock. So I'm gonna mix that in, and then I'll add the water to it to bring it up to the top of the pan. I can smell the herbs. Oh, it smells so good. There's a bit more water in here. Because as it boils, it's going to lose water through steam. But it smells really good. You don't add too many gravy granules. That's why I like to use the liquid stock for soups. It smells really good though. And I think it's 12 hours for TikTok. 12 hours is max. Right, so now we're going to add in some more. Yes, we've got more vegetables going in. We're going to add some... I think, do I use these? I'll use some of the mixed veg because it's got peas in there as well, like garden peas. So there's a few carrots as well. So then I don't have to open the whole tin of garden peas. I can use that for something else. So just frozen veg will be fine, look. So it's got sweet corn in this as well. So just pop that in. Oops. Some of them peas. It smells really good. Yeah, I've got a bit of a sore throat today, guys. That's why I'm not chatting as much. Oh yeah, this is a proper vegetable soup. Full of goodness. Oh, okay, Melanie. Right, let's mix all this together. So now in here then we've got, I want you to have a guess. How many vegetables are in this soup? How many vegetables are in this soup? And I'm going to work it out, so let me think. In fact, I'll wait until you pop your answer in and then I shall go through them. How many vegetables are in this soup? So I'm not going to add the garden peas because that was already in the pack. can add a few more herbs. Oh, and there's one other thing I need to add to this. I need to add some brown sauce. Some tomato sauce. Not too much. You could add tomatoes in here as well. I can't get any more of that out actually, so let's see if we can take the lid off. That's it. So Brenda's going for 6. It's up to you, Brenda. It's up to you. If you want to come on after me, I'm not going to be too long. Won't be too long. Maybe another 15 minutes, if that's okay. So let's give that a mix. We've added some tomato ketchup and some brown sauce. We're going to add a little bit of, if I've got any or not. Just looking for one other thing which I didn't have ready. I can get to it. I don't think I've got any. Well, it's in the cupboard. I moved everything into the cupboard. But I don't think I've got any. No, I didn't have any. I was going to add in some. What's it called? Goes on top of Worcester sauce, but I don't have any. So, but we're getting there. We're getting there. So I think that's everything. You know, I think that's everything for the soup. It all just needs to just boil away, and then. So in there, right? So how many carrot? We've got carrots, potatoes, onions, peas, beans, raw beans, sweet corn, peppers, and I think that's it. I'd normally add leeks to this, but don't have any leeks. So I think that's it. And garlic. So I think that's 7. Right, now with soup or with any autumnal food, you need to have some nice bread to go with it. So I've got here some part-baked multigrain stove oven baguette. It takes 12 minutes in the oven, so I'm guessing it'll take about 8-9 minutes in the Foodie Ninja. So I'm going to pop this on. Try and tidy up. And then once this is all boiled, I'm gonna obviously I need to let the bread rest, because you should never eat bread that is straight come out the oven. Let it cool down. But that is how you make a vegetable soup. If there's anything else you would add into yours, let me know in the comments. Obviously broccoli and cauliflower, I would add that in as well, but I just don't have any. So let's spin this down then. Sorry for the mess. I'm going to pop this. Hopefully it'll fit. Will it fit? Yeah. So I'm going to take the baguette. I'm going to put this in the Ninja. There we go. Oh, does it fit? Yeah. And I'm going to press power. I'm going to put bake. Put it down to 10 minutes and press on. I'm going to bring it down. I'm going to bypass the preheat. If I turn it up to 12 actually on, and that's going to now bake the bread. Perfect. So we're just going to leave it like that for just a few more minutes while it cooks. I'll try and read some of your comments. So it's a good job I'm having like good earthy food, because I'm not saying I feel terrible, but I just feel totally out today. I don't have a headache, I just feel quite warm.